Oh.
Yo.
We lost in hip hop right now, people.
Yo, we are back.
Yeah, we always back.
Always back. Thanks for tuning in. Another episode of Lost in Hip Hop.
Get on the mic, bro.
What's good, bro?
Yo, we chilling, man. You play some joints right there. That V-Don right there, that last
one, that Crime Apple V-Don is crazy.
I mean, the whole album is dope.
Word. You peeped the West Side Gun album?
I did. It's my favorite one he put out in a while. Yeah. Like, not that I don't like the other ones, but I just feel like this one is like the stylish shit that I like.
This one is it, right?
Yeah. I mean, and we was talking about it. We could talk about it a little bit, but that new De La.
Woo, new De La, crazy. Matter of fact, we got a special guest in the house tonight, and he actually brought that up and started talking about it himself. Man, we got Queensbridge legend. One of the very first out of Queensbridge. Come on. We got Craig G in the house, kid.
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, man?
What's the word, bro?
Lost in hip hop, man. We in the building. Yeah. Right now, De La is my favorite record, right?
Yeah, I know we were talking about a lot of the Mass Appeal drops before we started everything, and you were really hyped about the De La joint.
I heard it this morning, and it's nuts. But I mean, you was talking about it, so I just expounded on it a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pete Rock. Shout out to Pasta Noose. Rest in peace, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Maceo.
You were saying, you mentioned also that Pasta Noose is in your top 10.
Oh, I posted that. You see that on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Pasta Noose has been in my MC top 10 for decades. Like, since like De La Soul is dead. Like, I was like, this dude is on another level lyrically. Like, it's simple yet complex, and it's very smart.
Right.
And that's what the type of shit I like, basically.
Right. Have you ever worked with De La?
No, I mean, I've done shows with them and all of that, but we friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, if it doesn't happen organically, we not gonna do it.
Correct.
It just has to happen.
Pasta Noose a text, though.
I've been in a lab, I've been in a lab with them, but
Yeah, for sure.
I'll just be a fly. As a fan, I like to be a fly on the wall sometimes. I don't want to be, let me get on that. Like, I don't know what concept you had before you got in the lab. As a writer, that's annoying. Like, my man, this song's already planned out. Gee, I wrote 4 verses. I can't cut one now, man. I never write 4 verses. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Crazy. Also, Mass Appeal dropping all these legends. We were also talking about that with the, the Big L album just came out, the Ghostface, all that. Do you find any inspiration, or does that make you want to get out and start releasing more music or new music?
I don't need no inspiration. Like, I use life as a springboard to write. Like the last project that I dropped, it's like the year anniversary. Actually, The World Is Cooked.
Right.
I was just like, I watched this movie Idiocracy like for the 100th time, like the year before, and it just inspired the whole project. Just like, the world is just getting dumber.
Yeah, for sure
is,
and that's why I wanted to do the project. Now, I spent a lot of time trying to be. I'm the best MC, and it kind of started to bore me.
Yeah.
So now, but for this, I did the Fragile Ego, where I'm more leaning in the subject matter and stuff like that. Like, for me, I'm in my 50s now. I want to educate. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about something. I want the people. To me, the biggest headache to me is that they think people are not supposed to grow with hip hop.
Right. You're not supposed to get better with your skills.
Yeah, I'm not a goon, but I grew up around all type of crime and all that. At a certain age, you just want to go home and watch your shows.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you have an album, I Rap and Go Home.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, 85. This is gonna be my 41st year.
A lot of years.
Crazy.
Yo, let's take it back there though. Like,
Okay.
In the beginning, you were young, right? So like, tell the young people that are listening to this show, like how you started, like how'd that happen?
Okay, so I'm from Queensbridge.
Right.
I'm from the 41st side of Vernon, and I grew up watching these MCs. Like my brother Powerful was in a rap group. They were called High Fidelity Crew.
Wow.
They had the Sunshine Boys. They had MC Smalls from Astoria. So I am not that old, but old enough to be at the park jams.
Right.
And I remember being like 7, 8 years old. And I know why. My mother and them were having a barbecue in the park. So I was actually able to be there later when they cracked the mic.
Right.
And I was in awe. I couldn't believe like a dude could control a crowd. Like the first say ho and everybody said ho, I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Right.
That's dope.
I want to tell people what to do.
Yeah, put your hands in the air.
So like for me, it was like that. So, I'm rhyming around the neighborhood. The crazy thing is me and my other brother were in a group with DJ LES.
Oh, wow.
And I used to steal rhymes from Encyclopedia Brown. Like I would take the words and move them around. But as it went on, I started getting better at freestyling. And I developed a reputation in the hood. And when I was 12 years old, 1985. Wow.
Let that sink in, people.
Crazy.
Marley Marl knocked on my door and was like, yo, we got this idea for a song. It's the rap version of Shout. I was like, okay. So we go to the studio. And
did you know Marley Marl though at the time?
Absolutely. Every day. He lived on the 6th floor. I lived on the 2nd floor.
Right. Crazy.
Like
That's
I was in a breakdance group called Tan, Twice as Nice, and I was the pop, and I was the worst dude in the crew. And Marley did this video for us, or for It's Yours, and we had this talent show, and there was only like a certain amount of dudes could be in the group, and they kicked me out the group.
Right.
And I jumped in it as a rapper, and I came in second.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, but anyway, so he came to my crib. He's like, yo, he had a studio at his sister's house on 12th Street, which was 2 blocks away, where Havoc and them was from.
Wow.
So we go there. I'm like, all right. They throw the beat on. I rhyme for like 5 minutes straight. I didn't know I didn't know about bars.
Making
and all
songs.
that. Shan had to help me, like, structure the rhyme. Like,
wow.
You got to stop here. Then you got to stop here. Right. So it was crazy. So a lot of people don't know, I was in a Juice Crew before mostly everybody.
Right.
When you hear the bridge and he says, he is the man who is known as Craig, the newest member, that was me.
Right.
But I wasn't around during all the Juice Crew stuff because I was a kid. My moms wasn't having it. I was not going to a show on a Tuesday night. That wasn't happening.
Yeah, no.
So, I've been around for quite some time.
Right.
Yeah. I've been around.
But on that Shout joint, you say you rap for 5 minutes. Were you just freestyling, or did you have shit in your mind?
I had a bunch of verses I wrote.
Okay,
like I knew enough to write the rhymes.
Right.
But I just thought I'd go in and rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they was like, yo, you gotta stop. And then Marley was like, I don't like the last verse. You'll do the beatbox at the end. I was like, all right, cool. So, and that was on Pop Art Records. Shout out to Lawrence and Dana Goodman, rest in peace. They discovered, Steady B, and that actually the youngsters, that's they pops.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the youngsters, wow.
They had Shantae, they had Salt and Pepper. They had, you know what I'm saying? Then the brother broke off and they did Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince first album.
Wow.
But I got $150 for that record.
For sure.
Yeah, but when you were 12 years old,
I bought a pair of Bally's.
Woo.
Yeah.
But you're 12, you fly as fuck like that.
But also we didn't ask for permission, so we didn't make a dime from that song. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy because the original song "Shout" was such an urban record that they played it on Kiss and BLS, which were the black stations, you know, and they had this mix with my version. So
nice.
It was on the radio every day. I'm going to the 7th grade, and they're like, "Yo, what you do this summer?" I'm like, "I made a record."
Yo, that's really actually insane.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's really amazing, bro.
Yeah.
So how much longer after that was Dropping Signs?
So we do this song called Transformers next, which comes to find out it's like a legendary song in the UK, but it failed miserably in the
US,
America.
right.
And I'm 13, 14 years old. I didn't even know how to deal with that type. Like I had to go to therapy later in life, man.
Right.
Like being in the music business at that age was just not something natural, yo.
Right.
But so that was 86. Then we did Juice Crew All Stars, which was a big record.
Yeah.
I used to get to sneak off and do shows on the weekends. I was probably like 14 still.
Wow.
That was 87. And at the end of 87, we recorded Dropping Science. So when I did Dropping Science, if you hear the Marley Marl and Control album, it's a different version.
Yeah.
That was the original version.
Right.
And when Marley played me the Lou Donaldson version, I hated it.
Yep.
No. I hated it. I was wrong.
Right.
But I hated it. Like, that's why on the single, there's a version where it's both of them.
Right.
It goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Marley, like, thank you at that age. He could have just been like, shut up, man, because it wasn't even my song. It was Marley Marl featuring Crank.
Oh, but he did that because of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Nah, it's cool, right? Yeah, the artistry.
I was wrong, though, because when I perform it now, I don't, even though the J boom, 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 bip, 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 I should actually I might have to add that to it. But, so that song was crazy, but I couldn't sign the Cold Chillin'. I was never signed to Cold Chillin' Records.
Oh.
I was too young. I couldn't, legally, I couldn't do a deal.
Right. Not even through your mother, though? Like, your mother couldn't sign for you?
She didn't.
She didn't want you to do it?
She was like, nah, you going to school. You know what I'm saying? So, after that, we did the symphony and things started popping off. And shout out to all the people that liked the original house music. So I did this song, Turn This House Into a Home.
On the first album, right?
We weren't trying to get a deal. I just did the song because that was back with Gotta Have House. We rocked with house music. Yeah. So I did the joint.
There was a little time with hip house.
Yeah, I did the joint. And Merlin Bob, who's like a legendary house DJ, was the A&R of Atlantic. And Marley used to play this on his 12 o'clock mix show, and it was like the #1 song in the city. So I got the deal based off that song, and we rushed the album, and I hated the album, The Kingdom. They was like, do 2 more hip house records. I'm like, okay, y'all gave me 40 grand, sure. But the sneaky thing, I had to go to court and tell them that I was getting ready to go to college, and they gave me some of the money, but they had to hold the money.
Right.
Till I was 18.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, I hated that album so much. The second Atlantic album was called Now That's More Like It for a reason, because I hated the
Right.
Sorry, guys. I was
That's good, though.
I was 15, 16 years old, man. What do you want me to do?
And you could hear the difference in the albums as far as the sounds and the sonics and shit. So like,
oh no, we went to Chung King. We was spending the night at the studio mixing it. It was serious. So yeah. So
for as far as the Juice Crew goes, it's legendary. Was it like some people that were there and then other people got added, or was someone say like these are the Juice Crew, or did you guys do it? Like how did it form?
First of all, there was a Juice Crew before us.
Okay.
Mr. Magic had a crew called the Juice Crew. I think there was a couple of rappers in it, like Jalil.
Did you know
Houdini,
No, I did not know.
Peso from the Fearless Four, and that was Magic's crew. I think Sal from the Fever.
Okay.
That's where that came from. So Magic was the one who coined us as the new MCs, the Juice Crew. And there wasn't like no process, like you had to go through Marley and Ty, basically.
But it was all you guys were
And
together,
Magic.
and he was like, y'all the crew.
I mean, no, like it just kept adding on, adding on. Like I said, it was. Listen, Shantae is the Juice Crew. Without Roxanne's Revenge,
right, there's
nothing.
no Juice.
So then came Shan, then came me. Traj was loosely affiliated. He was down with Hot Day, and they did the Super Kids and all that. But he wasn't like in yet, and he was like a year older than me. We were kids,
right.
We were kids,
right.
So, G-Rap was in the mix with Polo. Polo had another MC first. Rest in peace to Polo. He had this dude named Frost, and then he brought G-Rap in the fold, and then G-Rap. Biz was around with Shantae, and Biz brought Kane in.
Wow.
And Ace won a contest at United Skates of America.
Wow.
To have a session with Marley. And that's how he got it.
Wow. That is, it's, you know, when you name those names, and it's like, you know, such legendary, and they all shaped real modern day hip hop. The way you guys rhymed really shaped the 90s and 100%, the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. You know, these were your peers. These were the guys you were rapping with on records at such a young age.
Well, that's the thing. Like I get annoyed when they be like, "Who had the best verse in the symphony?" I'm like, "Well, obviously Kane and G-Rap.
Right.
I was in the 10th grade, my G. Like,
right.
You know, don't be so crucial on me, my dude. I was a kid, yo.
So being that you were
my own,
way much younger than them, did they take you under their wings? Were they big brothering you?
No, because I was in the crew before them,
right?
Which is crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like Marley and Shan were the older brothers.
Right.
I didn't see Shantae much because she was on the road all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, Shan would always be at the studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was them two really. But like the rest of them, like Kane, like, you know, he's like my big brother too, but he wasn't around me that much like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because again, he wasn't from the bridge, first of all, and he was traveling with Biz. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, there's so much history.
No, yeah, that, you know, not only
Rest in peace, Biz Markie too.
It's like you were pretty much there for the beginning of hip hop as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, not the beginning.
I mean,
but
let's be for real. Like
the early stages of the golden age.
yes,
and
that's
but
really
not
the beginning of it, bro. That
I don't want
ever was like.
Nah, I don't want to take away from the Jimmy Spicers and the Spoonie G's and none of them.
For sure.
I mean, you know, listen, these dudes.
But even that stuff wasn't too far away from you. That was 81, 82.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just as much a part of it as they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they were the dudes on the radio that made me want to run.
Right. Who was out of that? Out of those guys who was your favorite?
Spoonie G.
Spoonie G, right?
Yeah, man. Like, you know, Marley wound up working with him. And I used to always be at the studio on 12th Street.
Right.
I'd just be hanging out, just soaking up. You know, like after school, I would go straight over there. So I sat in on a lot of sessions. I was in the session when they recorded Eric B. as president.
Whoa.
Shan mixed that song. It's in the credits on the original vinyl. Read it.
God.
See, Shan mixed that. That's crazy.
And Rakim was punching in a lot.
How many bars?
Like every other few bars. And me and Shan was like, yo, this is kind of trash, son. Like, what is this, yo? And the turnaround was crazy with Marley. That was like on a Tuesday, right? And we in the bridge, we got the big radio. They played a song on the Rap Attack.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? That's not what. Yo, this is the craziest thing I ever heard. And, you know, maybe that was just Ra's process. He wasn't really a studio dude, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was too young to understand that they were just piecing the record together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I forgive him after I heard Lyrics of Fury. I'm like, this dude this guy is a barbarian.
And I mean, and we know now that there's certain people that just spit the shit all the way through, and there's certain people that punch it.
He probably does now, but this was early. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, this was around the same time I rhymed for 6 minutes straight. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So maybe that's what it was. He was sitting down. You know what I'm saying? And the reason Shan mixed it, because Marley ain't even had the patience. He broke out. Like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, but, I mean, this dude turned out to be the first lyrical icon. Like,
Right.
You know, I think the one before him, I'd give it to LL and I'd give it to, like, Tila Rock. Like
We were actually talking about that earlier. We would say G-Rap.
G-Rap was still kind of in the beginning stages when Eric B. as president came out.
Yeah, but like, you know, kicking that mafioso gangster
No,
rap.
but that was after the story I'm telling.
All right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he had probably, it's a demo out then when Eric B. is president. And I think, and if I'm not correct, that came out after Eric B. is president.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yo, Craig, let's get into something off your your last album.
Oh, The World is Cooked. Oh, yeah.
What do you want to get into?
Let's see. Let me hear. Let's think for a second here. Yo, I like to hit a joint with Chubb Rock.
You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you got a lot of cool guests on this. Freeway, bro. DV, Alias Christ, KRS.
Yeah, I mean,
Be Real.
Be Real.
Right there.
Chuck D did a nice little interlude for me. Like, these are all people I like. Like, Freeway is my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I just think everybody that's involved, we wasn't trying to reinvent the wheel. We just trying to educate you people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like elder statesman hip hop. Right. That's gonna be a new genre. Elder. That might be the name of my next album.
There you go. All right, Lost in Hip Hop, Mickey Knox, Concept. We got Craig G in the house, man.
Yeah, we can come back.
This one, Expand Your Mind, featured Chubb Rock, off of your last album.
The World is Cooked. It's streaming everywhere. You can get the vinyl on Fat Beats.
Let's do it.
The World is Cooked. It's out right now.
Go stream that.
It's a year
Lower
old.
Down. Yeah, we're good. Lost in Hip Hop.
And again, your inspiration for that album was that movie Idiocracy?
Yeah, I was gonna actually call the album
Idiocracy.
And
you didn't want to be too blatant with it?
Nah, you know what it was? The album wasn't funny enough. That's what that honestly, it was like as I started doing it, I'm like, it's kind of sad that people are this dumb.
Right.
Wait, you know the story about Idiocracy with the Crocs, right? Do you know this?
No.
Oh shit. So basically the director, Mike Judge, right, from Beavis and Butthead, he was like, yo, I want the people in this movie to wear the dumbest looking shoes ever, right? So he was like, he told the production assistant, yo, find me the dumbest looking shoes. They came back to him with this Kickstarter and was like, look at this. It's the craziest looking shit. And they were like, well, what happened if they get big? No one's ever going to get big like this. And it was Crocs. It was a Kickstarter for Crocs. And if you look at the movie, they're wearing Crocs.
Wow.
Before Crocs were Crocs.
I just bought some Nike React Crocs for my cruise. They comfortable, man. Listen, I ain't gonna wear them to the store.
Right. Yeah, at the crib though, right?
On the boat, I'ma wear them.
Yeah, on the boat for
Let
sure.
my feet breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say, yo, I gotta give you a compliment, bro, because I keep up with you on IG and your Twitter, and you be posting your fits, and bro, you be pulling out. So, like, I like to look fly and match my shit, but sometimes, bro, you be killing it.
I got OCD, man.
Look at him. He's all polo down right now.
Yeah, all polo.
I got OCD. Wait, see the 3 ain't showing. I got a
Oh, wait.
the headphone.
Oh, wait.
See what I'm saying? I got OCD, man. It's not. Oh, that's the wrong joint, right? See, yeah, it's not really. It's not nothing to brag about.
All right, so let's do this. I got it. We got to take it. We got to take it back to the symphony for 1 minute. So, like,
Yes, sir.
arguably, like the spark of posse joints, right? Like, I would like to go around this fucking table and be like, "What's your favorite posse joint?" Aside from that joint, of course.
Okay.
Wait, let's go with. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna
With,
answer last.
You say
right,
posse
go.
joint.
You go
we
first.
say
Light my
posse
blunt.
cut.
One,
Posse
two, yeah,
cut.
1, 2,
whatever.
3, 4. LL Cool J.
that's yours.
That's your
Yeah.
favorite?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, headbanger for me. EPMD.
Okay, so mine is modern day band from TV, in a sense, but Symphony really is my most favorite posse cut.
Of
you know.
course, but that's not in the
from
running
TV
because
is a
that's
good
like
one.
the fucking foundation.
Band from TV.
Yeah, band from
Good one.
TV.
All right, we'll go to Craig.
Now watch everybody face the scenario remix.
Yes. Yes.
Fire.
That is
Yo,
a good one,
we
bro.
dissected that not too long ago, and we came to find out that there was MCs on there that we didn't even know
Yes.
there was
Rest in
like
peace
who
to
they
Hood.
were.
Yes.
Yeah, he was gonna be
Who's that?
Hood, the first dude on there.
Remember, we
Yes.
were like breaking like, yo. So everybody always mentions that song, but
Yes.
do we know who
Get
is
got.
on the record? You know?
Hood.
Okay.
So what happened to him? Do you know?
I just know he passed away. I wasn't like in the mix with them like
Right.
that. But
I can. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
I can
was-
say this about Symphony, right? How many songs was sampled from one of any of those verses on that?
Oh, how many
album?
songs have sampled that song?
Yeah, who has sampled something from that song and in records to come? And there's so many. There's countless.
I'm not a sample snitch, but a lot. Shout out to everybody that remade it or
Right.
did their version of it, man. It, it kind of makes us feel like we did something that matters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I remember in '99, rapper Truck Turner did
Yeah.
one with Big Pun on it.
Yeah.
Like
that
KRS was on it.
I think G-Rap was on
Yes,
it. too,
G-Rap. Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
shout
there's-
out to everybody that did that, man. Like, we did. Listen, first of all, right? I'll tell you a story. And this is the funniest thing about that. The Symphony is a super classic song, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll even say that. And I don't like to say shit like that. But that song can clear a dance floor so fast. Yo, I was on a cruise maybe like 2 years ago, and the DJ, it was like this weird European guy, recognized me, right?
Okay.
And he's like, yo. And he's playing all this cruise music at the club at the cruise. And he put that on, and he had it going 90 miles an hour. And the whole dance floor just stopped, and they were looking around like, what the hell is this? Like, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not really sure that song is made for that.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
And
not
that's a
that.
DJ that don't know what the fuck he's doing.
It's just a weird dichotomy.
Yes.
Well, he only played it for me.
Of course.
But
yeah.
I wish I would have warned him, like, yo,
Don't do that.
Like, you don't have to do that for me, bro.
play it in the
I
headphones.
appreciate it.
Just play it in the headphones. Yeah.
There's a lot with the Symphony that comes. There's a lot of lore, folklore that comes with it too. Like what the reasons or the causes that maybe tragedy missed that session.
No, it wasn't Trage. It was Shan.
Okay,
It was Shan.
was Trage supposed to be in that session?
No, not that I know of. Here's
Okay.
the thing, right?
Okay.
The album, the Marley Marley Control album was finished
Okay.
already. And me and Ace used to hang out a lot. Ace was like my big brother too.
Right.
And when we did the cover, the back cover by the Learjet, Ace was my ride there. He had just graduated college. He had a brown. Yo, Ace, how'd you get a brown Hyundai Excel? This when they first came out, though.
Yeah.
So we go to the shoot. We do the shoot, and Ace overhears Marley talking to us about this song, and Marley had a brand new Mark 8, I think. So 2-seater basically. He had no room for me in the car. Ace drove me to the session. He just told this story on some interview, and that's how he was there.
Wow.
And Marley has this habit when you're in the studio and you're taking too long. Yo, what you got? What you got? What you got? The folklore is nobody wanted to rhyme first, but that wasn't the case. We were just taking our time right in the rhymes, and Marley was just getting impatient, so he threw Ace on the joint.
I heard that story about had nobody wanted to go first.
That's not. We were just taking our time, right? And we wasn't like we literally went from the photo shoot to Marley's crib to go record it, so nobody was prepared.
Right.
So that's what that was. And Marley's, yo, what you got? What you got? Come on, man. The beat been playing, and you know what I'm saying? That's why he was like, I don't care who's first or who last. But I didn't care when I went. Like, I just wanted to be on it. Like,
Hell yeah.
I heard the sample and was like, I was like, ooh, this is nuts. I need to get on this. So
I've asked many people from QB this question. Well, two questions actually that I have, but where does the term Illmatic come from originally?
honestly, the first time I heard it was tragedy.
Yeah, it's a tragedy thing.
That's what we heard.
Yeah, I heard tragedy say it first.
Here we are in Lost in Hip Hop, and this is our own, curated show. And by the way, I know you don't do interviews, so thank you so much.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, we appreciate
coming
word.
through. I appreciate that very much.
I'm not even here.
And I've asked people that same question, and then some people say that it was a term maybe kicked around the bridge or something like that. But the fact that the name of the song on In Control is Illmatic, isn't it?
No, but he says it.
Oh, he says it in-
song. But see, when you ask me a question,
Yeah.
I'm only generally hip hopping it. I'm not going by the hood.
Got you.
And the first time I heard it on a song was
Got you.
Tried.
I'm trying to remember, was it Live Motivator or was it The Rebel? It might have been Live Motivator when you said it. That's the first
can't
time I heard it.
remember.
I believe it is.
But, but
pretty-
I would probably be remiss to say that in Queensbridge we had our own slang, so that probably was something people were saying anyway. But Trash was the first dude to say it on the song.
Got you.
Yeah, in the joint.
Yeah.
Got you.
Being you was the first wave out of Queensbridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then immediately the second wave was Mobb Deep, Nas, and all the. Where you seen these guys come up? Did you see these guys in the ciphers around the blocks rapping, rhyming? You knew them?
Well, it wasn't really like ciphers like that. Like, here's the thing about Queensbridge, right? We kind of really only hung with the dudes from our own block. You know what I'm saying?
all right,
It was just
all right.
kind of weird. But Nas was friends with my boy Bing, who passed away. He's on the back of the Illmatic cover. And I had got my first apartment. I had moved out the bridge. And
I thought that was
come
Pipe
back.
Yard Joe.
No, Pipe Yard Joe is an old dude, man. Nah.
Okay.
Big William Austin, man. He got murdered. But anyway, he lived on my block. Nas, there's 2 blocks for each block in Queensbridge. There's 2 Vernons, 2 10th Streets, 2 12th Streets. I lived on the 41st side of Vernon. Nas lived on the 40th side of Vernon.
That's why they.
But Bing crib was the last building as you went to Nas block, and Nas building was the last building when you went to my block. So he would hang with Bing a lot. And I didn't know Nas rhymed. I went to junior high school with Nas. I went to 204, and I didn't know he rhymed.
This is crazy.
Like, I didn't know, but that could be because I didn't really hang on that side of Vernon too much. It wasn't like beef or nothing. It was the dudes
Right.
we grew up with like that. So
Right.
when I remember going to this show, and I think Video Music Box was there, and he came out with Main Source, and I was just standing there like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Yo. Because at that point, I wasn't really around the bridge that much. I was on the road, and I had got me a little small apartment over somewhere by Left Rack. I was chilling, like I was trying to be older than I was. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop had you living good back then?
Oh yeah, I was on Atlantic Records. I put 2 albums out with them. Like, come on, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? These
I mean,
was
your first album cover, you was fresh to death on
these
that
was
shit. You ever see
$250,000
that album cover?
deals.
like-
It's a great cover.
Yeah,
But,
amazing cover.
On that cover, how old were you? Because
Which one?
The first album.
First album.
Kingpin. I was 16.
16.
I wasn't fresh though. We was at a pool joint. We was at the pool joint. I had a white.
It was the second one. It was
I wish I could pull up the
second
graphic.
album.
the
I
second
was
one.
fresh.
I'm talking about the second album. Yeah,
was the
Second
second
album.
one.
Now that's
Yes.
more like it. I was
Yeah,
fresh.
that's more like
yeah,
it.
that's more like it
I
had.
was fresh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been asked before about this record that was supposed to be on an album. It was like you can't take the bait or no, what's it?
Take the bait.
Take the bait. Yeah.
See, I'm from an era, and I would believe these guys are a certain age in here. It wasn't supposed to be on nothing. We did B-sides. Remember B-sides when
Yes.
you had a whole
Yeah.
nother song that wasn't even on it?
Yep.
That's what Take the Bait was. And it wound up on Now That's More Like It. But that was a B-side. Like Chuck D had a B-side, Wins Again. Like we finished the album, and when we was dropping another single, be like, yo, let's do a new joint and put it on the B-side anyway. And that's what Take the Bait wound up being.
Right.
Yeah.
You know we love a B-side.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just one of those like records that I mean, I wish is it not up for streaming? Like it's like one of those things that
It's
those
on there. It's
Yeah.
like I said, the version on the Now That's More Like It album. I performed that song.
Got you.
Nice.
It's one that
that song.
people ask about a lot.
I performed that song. Like I did that. We did I did it in London once at the Hammersmith, and dudes lost it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And here's the craziest thing. Shout out to my DJ Collie Bond. We had to make an instrumental.
Oh, the what?
We had to make an instrumental.
Oh, jeez.
I had to do the same thing for Duck Alert. Like, there's no instrumental, so we sampled the beat and then flew in a couple of bars so it sounds like a TV track. And yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
I mean, the technology now for that shit is crazy.
yeah.
There was a lost member of the Juice Crew. Kind of was a woman, right? It was MC Glamorous. Is that something?
She was Magic brought her in. So if Magic brought her in, she was part of the Juice.
Right.
But
There was like I understand.
she
Obviously,
was,
you know,
yeah,
Roxanne,
she was in there from Magic. And shout out to her. She's like a Muslim chaplain now out on Long Island, and you know,
respect to that.
yeah. So, but you know, again, I was close to Shan, Marley. Biz was around a lot. Shantae when I saw her. G-Rap too, because he's from Corona, which wasn't far from the bridge. But some of them, like, I was too young. I was home.
Right.
I was home, yo. I was home. Like, I was home watching the 18.
Right.
Yeah, I made a post some years back, and it was one of the posts that taught me to definitely know what I'm talking about before I make a post, because I could have swore, and it was just so all of my research and all the stories I've been told, could have swore Tragedy was like one of the youngest on record at that. You know, I like
Right.
based on like history, and Craig
Turns out.
he posted on my post saying that I was the youngest. I mean, and I hit you on the DM saying, "Yo, bro, I apologize. I didn't
Y'all
know
gotta
that.
apologize
Screw me."
for it.
You know
Y'all
what I
gotta
mean?
apologize
But
for
is it official that, you know, like can we say that in the annals of hip hop? Like, are you one of the youngest ever to be, or was there somebody younger than you
I'm
before
trying
you?
to think if there was, but
I mean,
Nah, it did.
I mean, if you play shout
youngest-
rap right now, I sound like a chipmunk. Yo.
I played
but
it,
I'm just
you know,
saying the youngest
to
that
listen
was
back
a
to understand.
good rapper. Like you had the ABCs and the youngsters. Like, how old were they?
I understand,
No,
but I'm
but
talking
he's
about
talking
at
about
the
then.
time.
Oh, at the
based
time?
on
No,
the
at the
time.
time.
Like, could you say that he was the first youngest, like the youngest ever first type of thing?
I would-
You know what
I would, because
I mean, on record and
Yes,
like,
on record.
signed. and
I
shit?
never
What's this?
really looked at it like.
Well, how
that.
old was Shantae when she? Because Shantae was young
Shantae
too when she was
like-
on the
she
record.
was maybe 14.
Right.
Yeah.
But when Shout Rap was out, I was younger. But for me, I don't really think about it like that.
Well, it's important for us to make, you know, claims that
Yeah,
are
yeah,
true,
are
right?
true,
Like,
right,
you know, I was wrong about
100%.
the trash thing, but then based on, you know, just this is always going to live on the internet forever. And
Right.
if we can make a claim that is true that says, hey, look, this is a Wikipedia fact.
Right.
You know,
Well,
Craig G was the youngest ever on wax.
You know why I don't think about it though? Because at 12, the record blew up, and I had
Great. That's what I'm saying. But that's in 85,
but
though.
then
like,
I
if
had
that's
a
before,
record.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a record after that didn't do good, and I'm like, I don't like
Left
that.
you confused.
Shout Rap taught me that I could get whatever I want, and then the next record was like, "Who are you?"
Right.
Got you.
It's confusing.
Got you.
So for me, it was look, man. Listen, I just wanted to rhyme. I just wanted to hear my joint on the radio. I just wanted to have a song idea in my head and go to the studio and be like, oh, it came out just the way I thought. Like, that's all I really wanted to do.
Right.
The rest of this is just extra salad dressing or gravy.
Right.
Which I mean, I think you did, right? You said you were listening to your joint as a kid on the radio. So that's
I mean,
like just
could
the
you
beginning.
Imagine that.
Let me tell you something, man. Before that, I used to listen to DNA, Hank Love. I used to call the Awesome 2. Mind you,
To call them?
imagine using a house phone
Right.
at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, going into Sunday. And
That's crazy.
shout out to Teddy Ted Special K. I used to call and I used to be like,
Wow, salute.
yo, this is Craig G. Can I have fresh Yo, Marley Marl lives in my building. And I'd be whispering on the phone.
That's great, bro.
I used to listen to BAU with Ed and them, Dr. Dre and them, and Chuck D and them was on the show.
Wow.
I was an insomniac well before.
Right.
Like, I got into dancehall reggae because I used to be waiting for Africa Islam and them to come on.
is incredible,
So I was
College
listening
radio
to
back
Gil
then was
Bailey on 105.9 double N double K. You know what I'm saying? So I was a fan.
Right.
So for me, all of this is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you said it before. You're
I
40
think when
years
Run knew who I was ready to retire.
Right.
I was like, I'm good.
Well, go ahead.
No, so there was a time like in the early 2000s when we needed like the essence of hip hop, right? And there was this project that came out with you and Marley, which was like Save Hip Hop or something. It was something like
Operation Take Back Hip Hop.
Operation Take Back Hip Hop. Excuse me, but it was something that I like when it caught my eye to understand that like, is this really a movement of let's take back hip hop?
So, well, I'm sorry if I interrupted
No,
you.
go.
Because it's crazy because me and Concept was outside talking about this, right? That was a time where I was really angry at the change of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I was telling him outside was, it's kind of it was unfair of me because now I realize that I'm giving more attention to something that is not being made for me, also taking away the fact that hip hop was never dead. There's always been dope underground hip hop,
Yes.
and I would rather celebrate the Fillmore Greens and the Griseldas and all these dudes. Willie the Kid. I was just listening to this today, and I'm like, yo, this dude is dope. The L's Eyes, and I'd rather celebrate those dudes than talk about how bad hip hop.
Salute to you.
300%. 300.
And that's like shows like you guys, Lost in Hip Hop. Y'all play joints like, you know what I'm saying? And to me, I just had to learn. Actually, it kind of freed up a lot of creative space when I started doing that too. Because now, not compete, but I'm competing with these dudes now.
Yes.
'Cause I'm like, this is crazy. I gotta make something like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sure.
So
But,
that's great to hear.
but what it comes down to is you're not holding anything. You're not holding that bullshit, so then you could just be free to create.
There's been a lot of MCs, rappers that get
Shout out
pegged
to my
be
therapist, Matthew.
salute.
I love it.
That get the bad rap, I guess, for being disgruntled in a sense. And there's a group that comes from a certain era. And we've had to battle things on social media, like with some of our opinions and.
Can I say something, man?
Sure, go ahead.
These some of these underground hip hop fans, man. Screw you guys, man. Y'all hate everything. It's like, yo,
I'm so happy we're not like that.
he should have got a premiere beat. Oh, the premiere beat sucked. Like, yo, man, like, yo, listen. See, can I say
Dare
this?
you people do that to
Can I say this?
Yes.
And I'll say this in one sentence. We need more fans and less experts.
Yo, 100%.
Well, that's what the internet has done. It's turned everyone into an expert.
Is it more like that everybody became a rapper so they couldn't be a fan of somebody
Well,
anymore?
there's that too.
It's just that what
If
it
everybody's
is.
rapping, then they're not going to be a fan of somebody else.
Well, here's the thing.
That's definite.
Here's the thing. Social media has created a whole world of narcissists that think that their opinion is the only opinion that matters.
Yeah.
Word.
And
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
not even that their opinion only their opinion only matters. Is their opinion matters at all?
Well,
you know what I'm
no,
saying?
your
It's like-
opinion doesn't matter.
That's what
at
I'm
all.
saying.
Yeah, like,
and who anoints those people for that opinion?
Like I
Like,
said,
that's the thing. Yeah, these people think they have, like they think they are the person who is.
All right, so now we're
supposed to
talking
be
about two
talented.
different groups, though. Groups of fans that swear that they have the right opinion, or then there's the writers and there's the journalists and the the bloggers and those types.
well,
that-
they used to be fans.
Yeah, there used to be fans.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
right.
They
No more
used to be
fans.
See, I just was talking about how I would listen to these shows in the middle of the night, and
Right.
I was a fan.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
And when you are still a fan and you're not trying to break down every single intricacy of a song and just enjoy
Enjoy the
for what
song.
it
Right.
is,
Right.
you're allowing the progression and stuff to breathe. Like for me, I don't really care if you don't like it, if
Right.
I like it.
Right. Right.
And you
right.
you shouldn't care if I like it and you don't like it.
Right.
I agree.
I agree.
And
Yeah, just do what you do.
Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, Flick Flock, and all of this stuff, right?
Right.
Flick flock.
This is none of these places
Yeah.
are hip hop websites. I don't need your review.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like it.
Right. You know what's funny too, and it's like your it's reflected in the names of your albums. I Rap and Go Home, Ramblings of an Old Man, The World is
I
Good.
hate you all.
You know what I'm
Beautiful.
saying?
though. I mean, you're just speaking your mind, bro.
I'm the guy in the Twilight Zone episode. I'm gonna age myself right now. Where he woke up and nobody else was in the world,
and he
and he
loved
went
books.
crazy. No, he went crazy. No, I'd probably sleep.
Yeah. Yo. All right,
So-
cool. I want to get into 8 Mile.
Okay.
You know, I know a lot of people don't realize that
juicy.
you actually wrote all the battle rappers' raps for them that went against Eminem.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
And I also wrote Dangerous's rhymes and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Whoa, didn't know that.
Yeah.
So how did that go? How was that, how did that go?
Yeah, how did that
who
come
was
about?
like
How'd you
who was
land
like
that one?
let's call
Yeah.
Craig G for this.
Interesting story. Kind of long, but
Let's
interesting.
go. We got
Yeah,
it.
we like long stories.
So
Yeah.
when you hear the Eminem folklore of the Rap Olympics and all
Yes,
that,
yes.
I was one of the judges,
Oh, really?
and he lost to some guy named
Juice.
Otherwise.
Okay.
And he was AC Alone's artist,
Yes.
and AC Alone was one of the judges.
Yo, you're a real hip hop guy, bro.
Right? AC Alone from the Freestyle Fellowship.
Yes,
Rest
now
in
you
peace.
know who that is.
Rest
I
in
do know
peace.
who that is.
One of them
Peace-
just passed.
Peace just passed.
away.
Yes.
Rest in peace to him. Shout out to the
Oh, yeah. June Classic too.
yeah,
Classic,
yeah,
also.
yeah.
Yeah.
June Classic. Shout out to him. Sly from Twin Height.
Yeah.
Even Young Bleed, man. How you
Yeah,
do
he
that
just
there?
passed, right,
Like I've been
right.
down south. I shook
Twin
shook my
Height,
foot to
man.
that. But anyway,
All right, you were the judge.
Forget about.
I was the judge, and me and AC Alone like had a dispute over this, like at the thing. And I had just met him. I knew Paul because Theo Settlemeyer, who was their lawyer, was my lawyer. Like, was my lawyer for years. Like, he would ask me to come in and answer the phones and give me like some exorbitant amount of money just to have me hang out at the office. Like, so anyway, that's just part of the story. That's where I met M. We did a freestyle on Swaying Them. It was me, Thurston Howell, I think a couple other people. I think Talib might have been there.
Dope.
Anyway, I have a show in Detroit. The show gets canceled. Me and my boy Will Pack, shout out, he's like my brother.
Dope.
He's we had an album, The Silent Majority. It was like a political album. You find a lot of weird music I've put out that you might not have heard about. Anyway, speaking of that, shout out to Jake Palumbo. We got a new project. The group is called Antisocial Superheroes,
Great name.
We just heard a little bit.
Yes.
and it's just about leave me alone.
Your dislike for human beings.
I don't like humans.
Love it.
Anyway, so
Back to the
so the show in Detroit's canceled. Me and Will Pack, we walked from our hotel to this gas station to get Phillies. This how long ago this was, to Phillies. We at the gas station. This door opens. It's like maybe a block away, and I'm hearing hip hop every time the door opens. I tap him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Let's go over there. We go over there. It's the Shelter.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Rest in peace to my brother. Me and Proof battled. We rap. I guess it was a battle, but we just was going back and forth for like 2 hours.
Amazing.
Sick.
God almighty.
And me and him got super close. Like that was my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think those two situations is what had them hire me for the movie. Because they was like, yo, he was actually there.
Yeah,
Right.
you know.
One.
Right.
And I was quote unquote legendary battle MC.
For sure.
And the
But
crazy
why do you do that, quote unquote?
Yeah.
listen, man.
Because you are.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
I work in healthcare.
You know, bro, I hate that reality of how a response like that from a legend like you. Like,
But why
comes
do you
about.
hate that
I just
reality,
do.
man?
It kills me.
I'm
It breaks
paying
my
my
heart.
bills,
That's
man.
why.
Why
That's
would that
why we
break your
here,
heart,
bro.
man?
We here. I get it, but
Nah, look, there you go. We want to see that.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing
We
it.
want to see that.
yes.
Pull my jewelry out, man. Bro. It's not that serious, man. It gives me something to do, and I'm helping people.
I hear you.
Absolutely.
No, that's excellent, bro. God bless you.
Okay, because I was in a situation where I was doing 120 shows a year, and COVID happened, and all those clubs all around the world that was like the size of SOBs,
Yeah.
closed down.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I went back to school.
I got you.
I mean,
Salute.
it's good
Shout
that
to
you
you,
did that.
bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Evolving.
So for me, you see, I ain't had no shame saying it.
Nah, it's not
I
shameful.
do the
No, it's
air
definitely not a
quotes.
shameful
I do
thing.
the air quotes because it's all perspective.
Yes. I get.
To me, a legend is a dude who had a run of 3-4 albums. I didn't have that run. I wish I did.
But your accomplishments within hip hop,
Yeah.
that's what makes you a legend. Just you know where you were at, what you did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you a
Makes me
legend to guys like
uncomfortable, but
us.
thank you.
You know. All right. So
I grew up like a regular cat.
they hire you because you're the legendary battle rapper.
I guess, yeah.
All right. And
then
now you show up.
I go. So, damn, I'm full of. Yo, I'm gonna stop soon because the book's gonna come. Anyway,
All right.
this is the days of two-way pagers.
Yes. A
Okay,
Motorola
I had the
two-way page.
Motorola two-way. It's New Year's Eve. I go to this party, drunk as shit. Lose my ID. New Year's Day, I get a two-way from Paul Rosenberg. He's like, yo, want to spend your New Year's in Detroit? I'm like, what? He's like, we need you to coach the actors. I get no ID. I get on a Greyhound from New York to Detroit.
Right.
Get to Detroit.
What's the hours on that?
Wasn't that bad, actually. It was
I
like,
mean,
10.
hours, right?
All right,
Like
not too
10.
bad. All
I
right,
smoked
all right.
like 2 blunts and I was hungover. I slept through like 6 of them. And I had the big ass headphones with the CD, man. I was listening to some beats. But we get out there. A lot of the rappers, rest in peace to Strike, they had kind of, they took my stuff and kind of rewrote it. I wasn't offended. I got my check already. I whatever, B.
Right.
So, Anthony Mackie. Shout out to him, man. It's my brother.
Free world.
I had to coach him. He was like kind of stiff.
Right.
It's
Kind of
crazy.
stiff. And he's like, yo,
crazy.
what you
I love this.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
So I pull him to the corner and I'm like, yo, you suck. You suck as a rapper, yo. Like for real. And he's getting pissed. And I'm like, you see that? That's a rap battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when the opening scene of the movie, that's my rhyme. Exhibit used maybe like 60% of my rhyme. But a lot of these dudes kind of wrote some of their own stuff and took what I did.
Yeah.
And I also wound up on the DVD and the bonus footage.
I was going to bring that up because I don't know if any of you seen the bonus footage. There's a part where Eminem's battling and you don't hear the rappers rap with him, but they're actually battling with him, and one of the girls actually disses him, and then he goes, all right, now I'm going to go on. And then he starts, and you were there for that.
I was there. No, the crazy thing is they were going to do this montage of him battling dudes. And I was actually going to be in the movie. Uh-huh. But I had on like a Fat Farm snorkel that wasn't out during that. Like, the wardrobe wasn't really meshing.
Right.
And that's what happened. But they still threw me in the DVD. But shout out to M, shout out to Paul, shout out to Detroit, man. Like, one of the blackest cities in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got peoples out there to this day, Firstborn. Like, these are my guys. Like, we go out there, you know. But then they were doing Get Rich or Die Trying.
Right.
And they were like, yo, we need the verse. We need a song for this joint when he in the club and they shoot it up. I was like, oh, you need a fake gangster rap song. Okay, no problem. So I wrote the joint. That's great. And then I wound up doing that and a few other parts in the movie. And again, man, like it rose my stock a little bit, but you know.
Right.
In terms of gangster rap, right? Like when Nas, Mobb Deep, and of course Capone and Noriega, like when QB really adapted that, you know, that hardcore stuff. What was how was the transition? Was there a transition? What was your opinion at the time? And how? Because Traj was intelligent hoodlum. He was talking, conscious in that sense too. You know, Juice Crew was fun. Everybody was having a good time. Yeah. And then there's this wave of basically hardcore gangster rap.
I don't want to keep correcting you, man, but
Go ahead.
There was no adaptation.
No.
We were having fun with the Juice Crew, but dudes was getting shot and murdered in Queens. All of that.
Right.
Facts.
It was happening. This was not an adaptation. What happened is that, you know, Nas' crew and Mob, they were the little bad dudes, and they was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, listen, these was little knuckleheads, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they rapped about their truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was back then. I'm not saying that in a bad way, because, you know, I was a knucklehead. I just had a little more to lose back then. I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't gangster, but listen, if you grew up in Queensbridge, you grew up in any projects in New York City in the late 80s to the 90s, to the mid 90s, even to the late 90s, you saw some gangster shit happening.
Right.
No question about it. There's no way you could get around it.
Right.
So this was not like an adaptation. This was just our reality.
But now they were just speaking that reality more often.
Yeah.
That's what I meant in terms of the music.
Yeah.
It was that.
I didn't think it was far fetched because you know the dope shit about them being writers was I knew some of these stories and the names were changed and the situations. I knew some of this stuff that happened.
Got you. Right.
It's just what it was. It was like, you know, but even they grew.
Yeah.
In their music.
Which we talked about before, the new Mobb Deep album, how dope it is.
How do you feel about that?
Growth. But we were talking earlier about it.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep's album to me is dope because they adapted the thing that kills me with every artist that goes left. It wasn't broke. They didn't try to fix it.
Right.
They did a Mobb Deep album. And,
100%.
And the beats, they kind of updated them, but they still kept them in the same area of them, you know. So it's one of my favorite albums, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, shout to Nas, man. This whole mass appeal thing is incredible.
It is incredible.
Yeah, he's doing it.
It's incredible. And Mobb Deep joint is probably my favorite so far. And I know I'm probably sounding biased because Queensbridge.
I don't.
But
No, it's really dope.
But I heard that De La joint this morning, and that's coming out on
Yes, he put us on.
Right. You know, and
Gee Willikers.
we would talk, you know, even before in the show, we were talking about Mass Appeal dropping all these You have something in your back pocket coming out.
A little bit,
You know,
little something.
can
like
we
I
speak
said,
of because it's
So
it's part of what's going on. It's not
There's a
mass
story
appeal,
behind
but
that
it's
too.
still something going on. Yes,
shout out to RZA. There's a Juice Crew EP coming out.
totally produced by RZA.
Totally produced by RZA.
Yeah, and we were lucky enough to hear a joint before, and it's
damn.
crazy.
Like crazy.
I mean, people. He just said Juice Crew EP with
Produced
RZA.
RZA, right?
Come on.
So it kind of happened accidentally. So it's only 5 joints, and not all the members are on there because when we started the project, it was for something else.
Right.
And he just updated it and named it that. But it's still a good look. Like the one thing, I'm a huge Wu fan, obviously. I mean, who isn't?
Who isn't? Right?
But as an insider to be a Wu fan, what I've always loved about Wu-Tang Clan is that they always gave props to us. They always was like, we were inspired by the Juice Crew.
Wow.
And they never failed to say it. And they just did it the way we should have done it.
Right.
Where we didn't insulate everybody into one label and branched out. But so for RZA to want to do it, it's like a full circle moment to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's excellent.
Yeah, so I think the first single with Kane dropped a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Miss Shantae is on it, G-Rap's on it, IU, rest in peace. G-Rap's
That's
on
what I
it.
say. So those IU verses.
And we're talking about Granddaddy, are you?
Yeah, Granddaddy, I don't know.
Rest in peace.
Listen, I just hear it and
Right.
like it.
Right.
Look, I would be like one of them internet dudes. Like, so what date did you get the verse? I don't yo, it's dope. That's it.
Time of
It's
day.
dope.
But you
Was it cloudy that day? No, it's dope. That's it. That's the end to me.
But you went over to RZA's.
We went to RZA joint. I don't know if IU came. Did he? Listen, these songs are kind of old, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done so much of this. Like, how can you remember every session?
I mean, how do you got to remember going to the RZA spot?
Oh, nah.
I guess
Mansion.
I guess you
I went to the
different.
Wu Mansion. I smoked a blunt by the fire pit, and for some weird reason, I wound up on the project twice.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't figure that one out.
It had nothing to do with rhyme skill or anything like that.
I just be,
Being there.
I just be there.
I was a fly on the wall.
I just be in the right place at the right time.
And how is it working and recording with RZA? Is he very hands on with you? Like, did he want to hear the verse first? Did he have any suggestions after you kicked the verse? Did he do a lot of directing in the studio?
I think he came in as a fan.
Yeah, let you do your thing.
Like we had the kind of moments where when I did the verse, like the whole studio was quiet. Maybe he was sleeping on me. I don't know. But the whole room went quiet, and he was like, "Yo, go upstairs and talk to such and such and get your check." I was like, "All right." All right, no problem, yo.
Yeah.
We got some more
you
music?
sure I can't smoke in here? Okay, I gotta go outside. All right, cool.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna play some joints, some of your older joints.
Okay,
You know, take
play
a
something from the
break.
Fragile Ego.
And then, yes, we'll get right back into it. Lost in Hip Hop, Nicki Minaj Concept, Menza hosting with us tonight.
We are live
Oh,
on
why y'all
Twitch.
gave me tequila? Y'all gonna have me talk? Let me see the tequila.
All right, let's get
Baby Craig G in the spot.
What you gotta understand is I don't do interviews.
I
I
understand
mean,
it.
but I would beg to differ with this interview because
Yeah.
it's dope. You got the
very dope.
story,
He's here.
you got the
I
history,
salute
you got
to
the
him.
shit that the people want.
You guys are okay humans. That's what I'm talking about.
My man, I appreciate that.
That's a
Love
compliment.
it.
All right, we'll be back with some more Craig G.
All right. Oh yeah,
I'm smoking.
lost in hip hop.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
we
was
really
cool.
lost tonight.
Craig, that was quite a posse cut right there.
Oh, shout out to Rockness. Shout out to Buckshot. Shout out to Rascass. These songs happen by accident, man.
Yeah, how does a song like that happen by accident? Because I like to have accidents like that too, right?
We all would.
I can't give you their phone number. But sometimes I call people and we just talk shit. And it's like, yo, let's do a joint.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's cool, man.
That's how
I
it
know
works.
before break you brought up some of the the newer rappers that Griselda. Are you listening to Griselda? Who are you like really listening to and checking for?
I like Fillmore Green, like
Yes.
I said. I like Larry Juneteenth. I like
You like
something
Larry
about Larry Juneteenth. He just seems
Is that
so,
what it is?
He just
This is Larry June.
Larry June.
Larry June.
Larry June. I call him Larry Juneteenth. 'cause
I'm a big fan of Larry June. People don't like him, but
I'm gonna tell you why I like him and why I call him
kid
Larry
loves him.
Juneteenth.
Hey,
Because he's like a guy who, like his demeanor, from what I hear in his music, like is like a guy that took off when he wasn't supposed to take off from work. he's just so relaxed.
yeah.
Just chilling, like
Yeah.
like it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like so, I'm envious of people that are just like, I'm getting there though.
right.
I'm getting there.
You
but
finding peace?
peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not for nothing. Just what we were talking about outside. It's like you already found that piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm yo, it's a lot of people in my community that are passing away from hypertension and all of that, and
stress will kill you.
I don't know what stress is.
Yeah,
I live within my means,
Right.
and I like weed, and sneakers, and polo, so and I can afford that, so I'm good.
So-
Shout out to all the weed people that give me weed, because
What advice do you have for rappers around our age who have those health problems? Like what can they do? What would you advise?
stop chasing and let stuff come to you.
It's great advice.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of years chasing, and when I totally just became indifferent to all of it, like, oh well, whatever.
Right.
It opened up a whole well of creativity for me,
Yeah, that's what should open up.
Why
for
do you think that is? Why do you think?
because the brain is an interesting thing, and what you stress about will take precedent.
Right.
It'll be in your frontal lobe, and that's all you can think about. But here's the thing about that. We don't control this. We don't control what's going on. We only contribute to it. So at the end of the day, I stopped having intention, and I also stopped having, I've learned how to detach. Like I do an album now and just put it out.
Right.
I'm not like, this is going to change my life or this is going to change the world. And this, for me, it's just something that I got out of me.
Right.
And whoever rocks with it, rocks with it. Whoever doesn't. Whoever didn't hear it, hopefully you'll hear it and you'll like it. And if you don't hear it, wasn't meant for you to hear.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing right there.
That's a good attitude for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I never forget when right about the time when I was going to do the album with Planet Asia, he started talking about, yo, I'm just going to start putting out albums like jazz musicians used to put out albums.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to start dropping them.
Yeah.
Like, not being so precious about it and just dropping.
Just do what you feel.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is what I also learned in the beauty of, independent, shout out to Soul Spasm, I've been rocking with them for years, is that
Shout out to Jim.
Jim is my guy.
Yeah.
I just finished this. When you want to put it on the calendar? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid to put nothing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just feeding the people I rock with.
So
I got this saying, right? You have Home Depot. Then you got Jim's Hardware. Home Depot is huge. They're a chain.
Yeah.
You got Jim's Hardware. It's in the neighborhood.
yeah.
It's been open 20, 30 years. Has a steady stream of regular customers. Some months is bad, some months is great, some months is better than the last month. And I'm still in business.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great analogy.
You have to keep stocking the shelves.
I got my little lemonade stand.
Yeah.
And I don't really care what else is going on.
Do your coworkers know that you're Craig G and the things you've done?
I said I got a job. We ain't gonna talk about that no more. And that's only because I separate that life.
Okay.
But I will tell you what I told Concept outside, right? Here's the thing about finding something else to do. I've been in this business, like I said, since 85. It's about to be 2026.
Yeah.
When COVID started, I went to school and I started working. I'm finally free. I don't have to depend on rap music ever again.
Wow.
Congrats.
Congrats. Yeah.
I used to be miserable when the show got canceled.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, I gotta go to work. I don't give a damn.
You're like, yeah, good thing it got canceled.
All right, well, that's what it is. I ain't
some
gotta
sleep now,
take
yeah.
those days off. All right, cool. So, you know what I'm saying?
But at least you lived it and you understand it and you appreciate it and you're well respected across the board and loved.
Sure.
I still love the rap though, and I'm still
Yeah.
fucking nice.
Yeah.
So I don't give a good goddamn.
That's
like that's what I do.
Right.
But I have another, like, you gotta understand, from a kid to a middle-aged man, I didn't have another life.
Right.
I have another life now. I got shows.
Salute to that.
I go home, I watch my shows.
What are you watching?
I get it.
What are you watching?
Oh yeah, what
I really like The Lowdown, which was on FX. It's dope. Ethan Hawke, it's a dope show.
I just seen commercials for that. I like it too. He cool.
I just binged the John Wayne Gacy thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a
yeah.
little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that was crazy.
It's a tough one.
Also the Ed Game one, you know.
I didn't watch that one yet.
I heard
I did
it's
a
crazy. I
song
didn't
with
see
like
it.
this horrorcore rapper, and his was his name, which was crazy. But
Wait, his name was Ed Game?
yeah, as a matter of fact, I think he passed away. If I'm not correct,
Oh,
rest in peace.
to homie.
But I like Gen V. I like the boys, even though it gets a little weird sometimes. Like, Joe, you gotta understand something. I've been on tour for 3 decades.
Yeah.
Do you know how
for sure.
great it feels to come home and take off my shoes and lay on the couch and light an L
I do.
and hit my Fire Stick and put on a show or a movie? Like, I never got to experience stuff like that.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's great.
I'm just a regular guy.
Love
I
it.
like it.
I love that.
I'm already up past my bedtime. Y'all got a lot of words out of me and a lot of awake time.
We sure did.
Oh man.
Salute
sure
to
did.
Lost
We
in
really
Hip Hop,
appreciate it,
man. I
man.
appreciate
Craig
you
G.
guys for having me.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yo,
100%.
look out for that new album.
Yo,
Look
Jake
out for the
Palumbo,
RZA EP coming out.
the RZA EP, Juice Crew EP. Me and Jake Palumbo, we got
Are we gonna play him some beats? before he leaves?
Antisocial Superheroes. Don't play me no beats.
Damn it, man! He keeps shutting me down here tonight.
Just send me 4 beats.
You got it.
Let me tell you something about rappers and producers. We are dogs and mailmen. I can't stand for you to play me beats. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yo, I'm striking out. Look, yo, that was strike 3 for me.
What I got to put
just
you
walk away.
I got to put you in the mind of a rapper.
Go ahead.
When a rapper likes a beat, we want to go to record it immediately. Secondly, it only takes me about 20 seconds to know if I like the beat.
Yeah.
And when you get to about beat 6, I'm annoyed because I done heard 4 I like, and now you're confusing me.
I've heard that before. Wow, I've heard that before for sure.
Interesting perspective.
Yes, for sure.
That like a real.
No, Nate
dude.
has said that plenty of times.
Like-
don't
like-
play me too many.
Oh my
Like-
God, Nate's the. I love Nate, but
I will
you know how
give
many
you-
beats I played Nate to get those like 4 beats that I did for him.
I will give you an email address, if I like a beat, right? If
Yeah.
I like a beat,
Yeah.
depending on studio and my work schedule, I'm not gonna tell you I like it. I'm gonna send you a song back.
Nice. Nice. And you go to a studio to record?
I record at Jake Palumbo's. Little small studio.
Nice.
There's probably no bigger than this room.
Nice.
No space for anybody else.
Right.
And we both hate people.
Nice.
So it's great. It's just-
You have that in common.
but like, shout out to Sadat. We got this thing where we got this saying, leave the car running. Like when I come to the studio, shout out to Marley. I'm ready.
Right.
So if you send me a beat before I go to Jake's, it's already written.
Right.
And it's laid in about. Never mind. Let me stop talking about that because people still pay me for verses. It takes a very long time, and it's a lot of work.
You gotta think about it.
It's a lot of work, and that's why I charge you what I charge you. It's a lot of work. Yeah.
My man.
Funny, man.
I love man.
Yo, man.
Yes, sir.
Craig G.
Thank
We-
you guys
we
for having me
appreciate it.
again.
We really
Lost
do.
in Hip Hop.
Absolutely.
This might be the last time in about 8 months you'll see another interview from me.
Yeah, kid.
Alright, but
we got the
yo,
exclusive.
This
No,
will
no
live
drink
on.
champs. Nothing with drink champs.
We've worked it out, but every time I'm in Miami, I'm getting ready to get on the Royal Caribbean ship. So I'm taking time to stop. Like, really. I only got enough time to go see my weed guy and go to the liquor store. But other than that, I'm not in Miami that long.
Right,
like,
right.
Like, you know. So
Right, man. I hope that
it'll work out one day.
right,
It'll work
right,
out
right,
one day.
right,
But
right.
everything, again, I'm not chasing anything.
Right.
If it right place, right time happens, you know. Shout out to Nori,
doubt.
shout out to Capone,
Dope.
shout out to Effin.
word.
You know, these
EFN,
peoples, you know. Effin, I call
Yeah,
it.
you said
Yeah, EFN. Yo, a lot of people do that.
That's okay, hey, man.
It's not that.
I think I have them as my
common.
phone is EFFIN. I'm just weird like that.
Again, thank you, Craig G, for coming through.
Lost in Hip
Lost in
Hop.
Hip
Lost in
Hop.
hip hop, man. Yo, keep supporting, keep listening to hip hop is not dead. It's on
not
shows like this. And there's a lot of underground rappers, some signed, some not, that are still carrying the torch and still doing hip hop that we love.
Dope.
Salute to
Absolutely.
that.
Well, you are always welcome here, and your music will always be played.
Always.
Y'all are way too far from me. Nah. Yeah, man. I gotta send a jet or something, man. What the hell's going on here, man?
All right, y'all. It's Lost in Hip Hop.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I ain't even gonna get home to like 1.
We are out.
Concept.
Tune in next week. We be back.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Hey, I gotta go help people.